Intro 5 fighters that broke the sound barrier, and records. Today, we are counting down the 5 fastest fighter jets ever built, and I am giving you the real proven numbers. No marketing hype, no theoretical speeds, just cold, hard data. We are going to dive into the data-backed top speeds, service history, and why they matter. I have spent the last week digging through declassified documents, pilot handbooks, and flight test reports. Some of these planes can literally outrun a missile. And one of them pushed its engines so hard, they had to be replaced after a single flight. We are not just talking about speed, we are talking about the incredible engineering and the insane stories behind these jets. American stealth icons, Soviet interceptors designed to chase down spy planes at the edge of space. Each one is a legend. You think you know which jet is the fastest? I guarantee you are going to be surprised by at least one of the planes on this list, especially our #1 spot. By the end of this video, you will know exactly which fighter jet holds the crown for proven speed and why its record is so hard to beat. We are going to break down every single detail, from engine power to design philosophy in the next 10 minutes. We have so much to cover, so let us not waste any more time. This is the ultimate speed showdown. Let us get into it. Chapter 1, Number 5. The F-22 Raptor. Kicking off our list at number 5 is the undisputed king of modern air combat, the F-22 Raptor. This American stealth air superiority fighter officially entered service in 2005, and it literally changed the game overnight. Its official top speed is listed at around Mach 2.25, which is more than twice the speed of sound. But what makes the Raptor so incredible is not just its top speed, it is how it achieves it. This thing is a beast. Most jets need to use their afterburners to break the sound barrier, which guzzles fuel like crazy. But the F-22 has a special ability called Super Cruise. It can fly at sustained supersonic speeds, over Mach 1.5, without ever lighting its afterburners. Imagine sprinting a marathon without breaking a sweat. That is the F-22, you know. This ability gives it an insane advantage in combat, allowing it to control the engagement, get into position faster, and stay in the fight longer than anyone else. The Raptor's design is all about dominance. Stealth speed agility. The stealth technology makes it nearly invisible to radar, so it can sneak up on enemies, launch its missiles, and be gone before they even know they are under attack. It is like a ninja in the sky, but a ninja that can fly at over 1,500 miles per hour. Its avionics are also light years ahead of the competition. The F-22's sensors and data links allow it to see everything happening on the battlefield and share that information with other friendly aircraft. It is not just a fighter, it is a flying command center. First look, first shot, first kill. The pilots who fly it say it is like playing a video game with cheat codes enabled, but all this incredible technology comes at a price. Each F-22 costs hundreds of millions of dollars, which is why production was stopped at just 187 operational aircraft. The program was so expensive that even the US government could not afford to build more. This makes the Raptor an incredibly rare and valuable asset, a true apex predator of the skies. The F-22's two Pratt & Whitney F-119 engines are masterpieces of engineering. They produce a combined 70,000 pounds of thrust, which is more than enough to push the jet straight up into the sky like a rocket. These engines also have thrust vectoring nozzles, which means the pilot can direct the engine exhaust to perform mind-bending aerial maneuvers that would rip other planes apart. This combination of speed, stealth, and maneuverability is what puts the F-22 on this list. While it might be number 5 in terms of raw, all-out speed, its ability to super cruise and its overall combat effectiveness make it one of the most formidable aircraft ever created. It can dictate the terms of any fight, anywhere, anytime. The Raptor was designed to counter the best fighters the Soviet Union could produce, but by the time it entered service, the Cold War was over. So it has never faced a true near-peer adversary in combat. However, in training exercises, it has achieved kill ratios of over 100-to-1 against older fighters like the F-15 and F-16. It is in a league of its own. Its official top speed of Mach 2.25 is actually a conservative figure. The true top speed is classified, but many experts and pilots believe it can go significantly faster if pushed to its limits. However, the airframe and stealth coatings have thermal limits, so flying faster could cause damage. It is a controlled beast, designed for sustainable dominance, rather than a one-time speed run. So while it may be the slowest on our list today, do not be fooled. The F-22 Raptor is a technological marvel that represents the absolute pinnacle of air superiority. It is the benchmark against which all other modern fighters are measured, and a worthy start to our countdown of the fastest fighter jets ever. Chapter 2. Number 4. The F-14 Tomcat Hollywood icon, legend of naval aviation. The Grumman F-14 Tomcat. Signature variable sweep wings, served 1974 to 2006, absolute powerhouse, top speed around Mach 234, over 1,540 miles per hour, one of the fastest carrier-based aircraft ever. Born as a Fleet Defense Interceptor mission, fly far out from the carrier battle group. Mission, shoot down incoming Soviet bombers before they could launch anti-ship missiles. To do that it needed two things: incredible speed to intercept quickly, a powerful radar and missile system to engage at long distance. The Tomcat had both. Most famous feature, variable sweep wings. For slow-speed carrier landings, wings spread wide for maximum lift. For dogfighting, wings spread wide for maneuverability. When it was time to go fast, the wings swept back into a streamlined dart, nimble dogfighter, blisteringly fast interceptor, armed with the legendary AIM-54 Phoenix missile, massive long-range Kontratin Kunmord. Gauges on Mirage Mites. Gauge over 100 miles away, AWG-9 radar, track up to 24 targets at once, and launch 6 Phoenix missiles at 6 different targets simultaneously. No other fighter could do that. The ultimate shield for the fleet. Later models powered by 2 General Electric F-110 engines. Pilots called the acceleration violent. It could climb like a rocket. Pure American muscle in a fighter jet. Top Gun made the Tomcat a global superstar. Real combat history matched the legend. First kills against Libyan Su-22s in 1981. Served in the Gulf of Sidra. Served over Iraq. Served over Afghanistan. Not an easy plane to fly. Complex and demanding. 2-man crew, a pilot in the front, and a radar intercept officer, the RIO, in the back. The RIO managed radar and weapons. Critical work. Teamwork was everything. Expensive to maintain. Complex wing sweep and powerful engines. Ground crews worked hard to keep them flying. Newer, cheaper jets, like the F/A-18 Super Hornet arrived. Navy retired the Tomcat in 2006. End of an era. Last of a breed of large, powerful fleet defense interceptors. Its speed, range, and firepower have not been matched by carrier aircraft since. A unique Cold War solution that performed brilliantly. Proven top speed, Mach 2.34, cements its place among the fastest fighter jets. A true legend of the skies and a symbol of American naval power. Icon for a reason. It can accelerate while climbing straight up. A specially prepared F-15, the Streak Eagle, broke 8-time to climb world records. It went from a standstill on the runway to nearly 100,000 feet in under 3.5 minutes. Absolutely insane performance. The Eagle is powered by 2 Pratt & Whitney F-100 engines that provide enormous power and reliability. These engines, combined with its large wing area, give it amazing maneuverability at both high and low speeds. It can turn on a dime, and has the energy to outlast any opponent in a prolonged dogfight. It is a purebred fighter through and through. The F-15's combat record is perfect. Over 100 aerial victories, not a single F-15 has ever been shot down by an enemy aircraft. It has been flown by air forces around the world: the United States, Israel, Japan, Saudi Arabia. One legendary story happened in 1983. An Israeli F-15 was involved in a mid-air collision and lost its entire right wing. The pilot regained control and flew it back to base, landing it safely at twice the normal speed. McDonnell Douglas engineers could not believe it until they saw the photos. The F-15 does not have the stealth of the F-22, but it makes up for it with a powerful radar and a heavy weapons load. It can carry long-range air-to-air missiles and short-range air-to-air missiles. Newer versions, like the F-15EX Eagle II, have been upgraded with state-of-the-art avionics sensors and electronic warfare systems. The Mach 2.5 figure is actually a limitation set for peacetime operations. In an emergency, the F-15 can be pushed even faster. Pilots say the plane is limited by component durability and pilot endurance, not by a lack of thrust. The F-15 was America's answer to a new Soviet high-speed interceptor. The result was a fighter that combined speed, maneuverability, and firepower. For nearly 50 years, the F-15 has been the gold standard for air superiority. Its combination of proven speed, incredible maneuverability, and a perfect combat record makes it one of the greatest fighter jets ever built. It is a testament to incredible design that a plane from the 70s is still feared today. Its place at number 3 is well earned. Blasting into the number 2 spot is a high-altitude monster from the Cold War, the Mikoyan MiG-31 Foxhound. Soviet, now Russian interceptor entered service in 1981, built for one thing: pure, unadulterated speed. Top speed, Mach 2.83, almost 1,900 miles per hour. At that speed it could fly from New York to Los Angeles in just over an hour and a half. Designed to patrol the Soviet Union's massive northern border, intercept incoming American bombers and cruise missiles at extreme range and speed. Less of a dogfighter, more of a flying missile battery. The most critical component, Zaslan S-800 phased array radar. When introduced, the most powerful radar on a fighter. First of its kind, 4 MiG-31s could link radars together, creating a massive sensor net scanning hundreds of miles of airspace, sharing targeting data without radio. A silent, deadly team, designed to fly fast and extremely high. Service ceiling, over 67,000 feet. To operate there, it is powered by 2 massive Soloviev D-30F6 turbofan engines. Engines produce over 68,000 pounds of thrust on afterburner, rocketing a 46-ton jet to incredible speeds. Structurally reinforced, made with titanium, nickel steel alloy, to withstand heat at Mach 283. This is an operational speed, not just a red line. Primary armament, the long-range R-33 missile. It can carry 4 R-33s under the fuselage, designed to kill large, non-maneuvering targets from 75+ miles away. Combat philosophy, sprint into position, fire, and escape. 2-man crew, pilot front weapon systems officer back. WSO manages the radar and guides missiles. Pilot flies, still in Russian service, continuously upgraded, improved avionics, new missiles capability to launch anti-satellite weapons. One of the fastest combat aircraft and a unique specialized interceptor. Trade-offs, thirsty engines. Poor maneuverability versus F-415 or F-22. Not a dogfighter. Serious disadvantage in close-range turning fights. Strength, look-down, shoot-down radar, and speed to dictate engagements. Classic Soviet brute force design, robust and specialized. Proven, sustained Mach 283, a true speed demon and a worthy runner-up, but there is one jet that was even faster. And now, for the number 1 fastest fighter jet ever built. Some of you might have guessed it. It is the predecessor to the Foxhound, the legendary Mikoyan Gurevich MiG-25 Foxbat. This Soviet high-speed interceptor and reconnaissance aircraft, introduced in 1970, is a machine built around one single, terrifying purpose: to go faster and higher than anything else in the sky. The MiG-25's official service speed was Mach 283, the same as its successor, the MiG-31. But we are talking about proven speeds, and the Foxbat has a documented history of pushing far beyond that. In fact, a reconnaissance version, the MiG-25R, was tracked by Israeli radar in 1971, flying over the Sinai Peninsula at an unbelievable Mach 3.2. That is over 2,100 miles per hour. When the West first saw satellite photos in the 1960s, they panicked. They saw a massive jet with huge wings and giant engine intakes. They assumed it was a highly maneuverable superfighter, which prompted the development of the F-15 Eagle. But when a Soviet pilot defected to Japan in 1976 with his MiG-25, the West got to examine it up close and realized the truth. The MiG-25 was not a nimble dogfighter at all. It was a straight-line speed machine. It was built primarily of nickel steel alloy, not the advanced titanium the West had expected. It was heavy, and its electronics used vacuum tubes instead of transistors. But none of that mattered, because it was brutally effective at its job. It was designed to intercept the Mach 3 American XB-70 Valkyrie bomber, a project that was eventually canceled. The heart of the Foxbat was its 2 Tumansky R-15 turbojet engines. These were monstrously powerful engines, basically the same type used in high-altitude reconnaissance drones. They were designed for raw power, not efficiency or longevity. When the pilot pushed the throttles to the firewall to achieve speeds like Mach 3.2, the engines would be completely destroyed by the heat and stress. They would have to be scrapped and replaced after the flight. It was a one-way trip to max speed. Think about that for a second. The Soviets built a fighter jet that was so fast, it would literally self-destruct to achieve its top speed. This was not a flaw, it was a feature. In an emergency to escape a missile or complete a reconnaissance run, the pilot could sacrifice the engines to survive. The MiG-25 also set numerous world records for altitude. A specialized version, the E-266M, reached an absolute altitude of 123,520 feet in 1977, a record for a jet-powered air-breathing aircraft that still stands today. This plane could fly at the very edge of space, higher than any other fighter or interceptor in history. The operational speed was limited to Mach 2.83 to keep the engines from melting, but even at that cruising speed, it was faster than any missile the West had at the time. An F-4 Phantom pilot who tried to intercept a Foxbat over the Mediterranean described firing a Sparrow missile at it, only to watch the MiG-25 simply accelerate and fly away from the missile. It was untouchable. The Foxbat was a terrifying symbol of Soviet power during the Cold War. It was a crude brute force machine by Western standards, but it achieved performance figures that are still mind-boggling today. It forced the United States to completely rethink its approach to air combat and directly led to the creation of the F-15. While jets like the F-15 or F-22 are far more sophisticated and capable fighters overall, none can match the sheer, terrifying, engine-destroying top speed that the MiG-25 Foxbat proved it could achieve. It is a legend, a testament to a time when speed was king. For its documented radar-confirmed flight at Mach 3.2, the MiG-25 Foxbat is, without a doubt, the fastest fighter jet ever. And there you have it, the 5 fastest fighter jets ever, based on real proven speeds. From the modern, all-around dominance of the F-22 Raptor to the sheer brute force velocity of the MiG-25 Foxbat, each of these aircraft push the boundaries of what is possible. F-22, Raptor, F-14. Tomcat, F-15, Eagle, MiG-31, Foxhound, MiG-25, Foxbat. It is incredible to think that the #1 spot is held by a jet designed in the 1960s, a plane so fast it would literally eat its own engines to outrun a missile. That just goes to show how wild the engineering of the Cold War really was. These jets represent more than just numbers on a stat sheet. They are legends of aviation history that define their eras. They force their adversaries to innovate, pushing technology forward at a breathtaking pace. The F-15 exists because of the MiG-25, and the F-22 exists to dominate them both. It is a never-ending cycle of one-upmanship played out at twice the speed of sound, and we get to witness the incredible results. We spent so much time researching this, so I hope you enjoyed it. If you guys like this deep dive into aviation history, let me know in the comments. Like, subscribe, and tell us which jet surprised you. More deep dives coming. We are thinking of doing the fastest bombers or maybe the stealthiest aircraft next, so hit that subscribe button so you do not miss it. Thanks for watching, and we will see you in the next video.